surfaced appearing to show the moments leading up to a woman's death at a Fort Wayne Tim Hortons.
In a situation like this, people say who won the fight, and honestly, nobody won the fight. There's a there's a saying we say in Nigeria that he that fights to see tomorrow is the one who actually won the fight. And in this situation, we see that the workers are going to have mounting legal bills, if not potential jail time. And Granny is now no longer with us. And so the first thing I noticed that went wrong in this situation was the de-escalation tactic. The manager should have grabbed the 17-year-old and put her in the back or take her away from the grandmother, because you clearly see that the granny is targeting the 17-year-old. So you remove the 17-year-old, tell her to go on break, go on the back. This situation happened to me when I was working at Friday and four girls wanted to jump me. The first thing the manager did was he took me in the back and he locked the freezer. And 9 times out of 10, when you're calling the police as you're taking the worker to the back, most people will de escalate because they don't want a public disturbance charge. In the instance that they don't de escalate, this is the time where you're offering to remake the coffee, give a refund, a discount. Now, when the police gets here and Granny still turns up, then have the police mark her for trespassing and tell Granny she can't come back. Now, in the instance of the grandmother knew she had heart failure before she swung. She swung first, and the workers defended themselves. And the thing about it is not the worker's responsibility to know that Granny had heart failure or Granny has hypertension or Granny's in a medical emergency. That is Granny's responsibility. Granny needs to monitor her pacemaker. And you shouldn't put yourself in a situation that's going to exacerbate a medical emergency. And if her family cared so much that she had heart failure, they should have been taking care of her to the point where she doesn't need to be coming out and fighting. You know what I'm saying? So for now, what I need Tim Hortons to do is check their de-escalation policies. Because 9 times out of 10, what usually starts the fight in these situations is the granny probably ordered online, the order was messed up, the online app says go to the store says we can't give you a refund, the store tells you to go to the app, and they're giving a runaround. A lot of restaurants will give you a runaround before they give you a refund. And 9 times out of 10, that probably started the fight more than anything else. So Tim Hortons, I would cut the check. I would do the de-escalation videos and train my staff on how to de-escalate the situation so this doesn't happen again. But some of y'all grandmas, y'all need to tell them to chill. A lot of them are angry that they didn't accomplish what they wanted in life, or their grandkids don't see them, or their family doesn't talk to them, and they think because you work in public service that you should just tolerate abuse. Some of y'all need to hold y'all relatives accountable that they can't just go around talking to anybody anyway, because this generation of kids beat up people in their own house. Talk less about strangers. You don't need to put your hands on somebody else's child. The situation is unfortunate, but I hope, Tim Hortons makes right with the situation, cuts the family a check, and keeps it pushing.